Here, this will be a video chart on Washington Mutual, WAMUQ. Been a little while since the last time I did this, so I want to get it updated since this remains one of the more popular penny stocks out there. And with the way this thing moves, it's always kind of, you feel like it's on the verge of maybe making a bigger move just through the history of the chart. I mean, everybody knows about this one, from this move back here, and then just all these little miniature swings that have been profitable. So you never really know if something new is around the corner, so that's why I like to keep my eye on it. And I can tell it's popular because there's always a relatively consistent flow of questions about it and so forth. So this video is not going to be anything really groundbreaking, just a quick kind of update of what's going on with the chart and maybe some things to possibly look for. The first thing that sticks out looking at it is at this point in time, the price is officially below all of its key moving averages. It's below its 20-day, its 10-day, its 50-day, and its 200-day. So for the people playing this from the daily chart, that's not the most bullish thing you want to see. But the good news is it's not like it's sunk way below them. It's still within striking distance, especially with the way this one can move, of being able to get above all four relatively quickly. I mean, case in point, I guess here we weren't below the 50-day, but essentially below everything else, and then all of a sudden, we were way above everything. So yes, the price is below all of its moving averages, but with the past history of how this stock can move, that could change pretty quickly. Now, I had some people ask me, is this a good risk versus reward setup right now? And the answer to that is, if you have a tight stop loss, yeah, I don't think I could disagree with that. You have what's shaping up to look like it'd be a bottoming channel here right now. Or if you wanted to get a little bit more specific in the short term, we have somewhat of a falling wedge here, which is a bullish pattern, but keep in mind that is just a very short-term pattern there. So if you were to hop in, yeah, I mean, I'd probably set a stop loss slightly below 17 cents here, since that's been the most recent low. And then you'd have a lot of upside even if it were to come up here and give 20 cents another try from where it is here up to here. That could be a nice little percentage gain compared to the percentage risk that you'd be wagering. So from that perspective, I wouldn't disagree with this being a decent risk versus reward setup. In terms of the overall chart, like I said, we're below all of its moving averages. We've pulled back from this, high up here. But looking at the overall chart, depending on what your time frame is, technically we're still at a higher low right now. We had these lows down here, had this low. Then we had a bunch of these lows right here, and now the lowest has been right here, and not by much, but it is still higher than that low right there. So in the overall trend, since essentially back here in mid-May, we are still putting in higher lows, so the overall chart still has a chance, but like I said, we're kind of pushing it close because yes, this low is higher than these ones over here, but not by much, so it wouldn't take too much more for the chart to violate these lows, and then you wouldn't even be able to make this argument that I'm making right now. So yes, from that, for the longer term perspective, the chart does still have a little bit of a bullish edge, but from medium term to short term, it's pretty much neutral right now. Short term is obviously bearish. We have both these moving averages pointing down, but overall, the chart's still getting decent volume. 2.2 million shares trading at 18 cents. That's still well over a couple $100,000 worth of dollar volume. So the liquidity is still there, and it's still got the possibility to just get surges like this and produce nice moves like that. So for that reason, basically alone, it should remain on your radar. But overall, chart's hanging in there. It's looking like it's going to need to start to pick up the pace here soon and get another one of these typical moves here. So maybe that's in store, but we'll just have to wait and see. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get charts set up to trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free, no strings attached, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was WAMUQ. Thanks for listening, and enjoy your weekends.